Now, latest updates on the Atuforcing case and Mr. Jakpa. Sisi Akain, it looks like the Attorney General is in a constant battle with Mr. Jakpa. I don't remember the last time I did updates, Bremo, but I mean, this is the latest update. Anyway, now, in order to go into the latest update, I want Ghanaians to understand what is actually going on. One said the case was between Atuforcing and the Attorney General, Godfrey Dame. Never since Mr. Jakpa the expose ebetuja say Godfrey Dame ekokoshiano say omonye na yenchi Atuforcing intum no. Now akwa say ntokwano ababedania to Mr. Jakpa so, and the reason is that now Godfrey Dame is obliged say was say will prove it our court say Mr. Jakpa a very dishonest person. Okay, until now it's more like Godfrey Dame is trying to, and obia will name law in some law movies in some. That's what the lawyers do. They try to attack or paint a picture of Abia, an accused person. Say nipa kure krano track record eda ho say will you be a wonye nipa papa track record that ho say will you be a wodi intro. Into based on that no one judge ne hu ne say Mr. Jakpa nsem bia wo kan fa Godfrey Dame so no ebia na yentro. So it looks like that is the approach from Godfrey Dame. So he was attacking the integrity and the reputation of Mr. Jakpa. Inti eba be pie mu e wo court ana wo mo trim say Mr. Jakpa ikra no esan say ni suba mboni nti na wo ye soldier e wo Ghana. Ne san say ni suba mboni nti omo pame le craft free soldier ni mu. Atiase it was adia Godfrey Dame mo ya wo mo eba be yiye e wo court ho. In order for the judges or in order for the judge to see say oh Jakpa Krano, he has a track record of that. Okay, it is a track record sadia any kwan say asem bia wo ka no yesumu kese sa so that Godfrey Dame benyan ni 3 eye den edidim. Enti no omoba be resist that issue no e wo court. Na no na Mr. Jakpa ka say ntro eno mka say ne sadia omo be kwa akofre say the secretary military for omo secretary aba na secretary na ba betrim say indeed Mr. Jakpa pame a ye pame no enyama bone no kokoye nti ene ma ye pame no na say secretary ni nso ba ye no oba be kasa ma Godfrey Dame say don Godfrey Dame ni witness nti obviously secretary ni ba ye no oba be kasa ye ma Godfrey Dame say oh indeed ye no kware Mr. Jakpa ye pame no efi army emu na pame a ye pame no na enyama bone bi a wokoye nti na ye den ye pame no enti eho na Mr. Jakpa mo nso trese dabi we die send ye bia Godfrey Dame na o coach wo no Mr. Jakpa so that omo ebetwa amtrato alleged o metwa amtrato Atuforcing so no ebia na military secretary we nso no sa na Godfrey Dame akoye den akwa ene na akwa hyehyɛ na emetwa amtrato wan Mr. Jakpa so nti eho na Mr. Jakpa lawyers eka se dabi judge mayentumi na yen supina the chief of defense staff IFN CDS. Nyeka chief of defense staff na trese ono na wo ye penyi ono de obe penyi asen secretary no. Nti ma yentumi na yen supina no. Yen frɛ chief of defense staff no. Embra court. Na wambra mbe yi ano say indeed Mr. Jakpa no boni bi no di ene pame no. E wo soja nimu ana say enye saa. No kre court ne so e grant say to me no. And a chief of defense staff no ebae trese wo utie na nsen chief of defense staff no ensem a wo ba court oba be kan na akwa akoye se asem a secretary ne ba be kan to Mr. Jakpa so wo court no akwa akoye se sa asem ne no kware enti trese enra me say you see as a case na kra no even in the military kra no as a so let me read the story. It's a lack of knowledge or interest. CDS explains what warranted military release of Jakpa. Inti ono krano or trese enye se bia ye pame no say ya pame ne ya sake Jakpa ye release no. Ati say release is different from I don't know, menye military ni but apparently you can say release you be it is different from ebia you say yasake na bibi. Now I say the Chief of Defense Staff, Lieutenant General Thomas Opon Prepra, has clarified the circumstances surrounding the dismissal of Richard Jakpa, the third accused in the ongoing ambulance trial. According to Lieutenant General Opon Prepra, Jakpa was released from the military due to a continuous lack of knowledge or interest in his duties. Into your note, say, and yet Bonibi. Ena Jakpa koye ya pame no na Jakpa na ngasa na ase adwuma no mpɛ sɛ ɔbɛyɛ etiefo what you asem no first soldier ni ne bae no si ya Jakpa no di bɔne ene pame no na mo trense bɔne be no de no kra no ntumi antre bɔne a Jakpa di ye but we a waba no o si o da bi Jakpa na nya se bi odi bɔne ase adwuma no na eni neni so. And it is different. What for be a jumem? And you say be an ipakono wabokro no we are. But a juma no to be who is any pakone ni so mpeso beye. Inti Jakpa no. You say juma na say ni so na a juma ne free ni mu. So je juma ne free ni mu. Mpeso beye. Ene ma ye de pame no. And ema ye de release no. Also during his testimony in court, Lieutenant General Opon Prepra emphasized that the decision to discharge Jakpa was not taken lightly. He stressed that Jakpa's persistent inability to demonstrate the necessary expertise and commitment to his role in the Ghana Armed Forces ultimately led to his dismissal. As the said former officer of the military, Richard Jakpa, was released based on lack of knowledge or interest, he told the court. This clarification comes amid the controversy surrounding a letter purportedly detailing Jakpa's dismissal, which the CDS denied releasing to the Minister of Defense, Dominic Nitiu. Inti yesi letter binam. Asa letter no. Ye claim say, sa CDS ene trokoma Defense Minister. Ye trese Jakpa no, boni bi na we dinti ne ya pame no. Ena CDS na ne wo deny letters no control letter bi ankonko mo bia. No de no kware a ema Jakpa. Ye pame no, say, ejuma no. Na say, eni neni so obeye biom. Hey, this case. You see, this case is exposing a lot of, even in the military, krano. Even in the security force like the military, look at what is happening. Now we say excessive politicking and also in the military. And I kid you not, say, and that sa CDSE asem we wababeken. And you say bia Ghana I say yebedu about to election and now we as CDS asem we okay me sure say na ke bia ban krabe to me take action etiano. Because I say wakwa ma Mr. Jakpa asem we dey court. Because first soldier ni aba betre say Jakpa no di bone. We so trese wundi bone bia letter MPP for the original so atre say Jakpa di bone nti ayapa me no. CDS ne tre say letter na ye tre say free ne ho no. Letter bi eni ho free ne ho. Oh, you see what is going on in the military, even in the military. Sa na be even in our police. Monsieur my way won yet in a time bomb so ni enim. Police kra he recording ba bonten hwe nsemu ana police for ehhehha for mo IGP ho. I say in the ongoing trial, the Deputy Attorney General Alfred Tuayeboa introduced the dismissal letter as evidence whilst cross-examining Jakpa. In the Attorney General no ne office no, omo de sa letter na kra court say letter no ye evidence a etre say Jakpa di bone a ye pame no, and the CDS ne say letter no onim hu hwe na say letter na fake. I say the letter allegedly from the office of the Defense Minister cited misconduct and breaches of military protocols as reasons for Jakpa's dismissal in 2007. Despite objections from Jakpa's lawyers regarding the relevance of the letter, the presiding judge, Justice Efia Sewa Asariboche, admitted it into evidence, stating that Rita Jakpa had acknowledged the document and could speak to its content. Lieutenant General upon prepared testimony provided further insight into the rationale behind Jakpa's dismissal. He further underscored that the Ghana Armed Forces maintains high standards and that personnel are expected to continually demonstrate proficiency and dedication to their duties. Jakpa's failure to meet these expectations, according to the CDS, warranted his release, from the military, a report by My Joy Online has said. Krum handsome. What do you want to ask here? So now I ask, why the excessive politicking? Now, let me read another article. A City Newsroom so Troy. I say, no misconduct cited in Jakpa's release letter. CDS. Now, I say, Chief of Defense Staff, Lieutenant General Thomas Opon-Prepra, under cross-examination, has affirmed that the letter from the military did not cite misconduct as the reason for the release of Richard Jakpa. I say, this was about the content of a cover letter from the Minister of Defense to the Attorney General that relayed information on how Richard Jakpa was released from the Ghana Armed Forces and records of his services with the Ghana Armed Forces. Also, in the said letter, the Minister of Defense stated that Richard Jakpa was released from the military for 3 reasons, including misconduct. Also, lawyers for Richard Jakpa, who subpoenaed the Chief of Defense Staff, questioned him on whether there is any ground of misconduct contained in the release letter, for which he answered no. Also, but questioned on whether the grounds stated in the release letter are any different from the letter from the Minister of Defense to the Attorney General, Lieutenant General explained that the letter from the Minister of Defense contained other records beyond the release letter. Furthermore, Lieutenant General Opon denied ever seeing any court order for the release of Jakpa's dismissal letter to the Attorney General's office. He also firmly stated that he has never received any letter requesting the release of Jakpa's dismissal letter. I say, my lady, as the CDS, I have never received any request to release any document to anybody, and so I cannot answer to that. And so basically, confirming. Now, someone may kind of say, you see, even in the military today, I mean, I don't know why. Into the first military officer now, and Obabeka said, not just according to some military penny way, no. So first military officer, Wababe trying to draw a call to. And it can amount to perjury. It can amount to perjury. Send this if what eba by number be who say we can try. O dia gra dia ono ne pension kran na so be she. Anyway, yeah, let's see how this case will go. But you see, this is a total. You see what is happening on this case? Why? Just because Attorney General akwa kogu ni hu animu ase. Ni audio epie. Ena waye na adwen say apostle onjemu tintin intransigent. Bruni besia intransigent. Tintin onyemu. Intino, if I'm going down there, me ya na me prove said that be enye sa na mete. Ende, seni ansem ne koko. Ombe Fred soldier penny na babeka so Jakpa okodi bone oye nipa bone ni ene epame no. Ni akwa Fred Chief of Defense Staff. Omunsu penny aba. Oba no si o bone ben. Jakpa ndi bone bia na Jakpa no. Yenye bone nti ne epame no. Ndi bone bia onye nipa bone ni. Na ejuma na ase efri ne ni so. Internema ye pame no. Because soldier ejuma there. Every time I will say ejuma ni wo ni so. We. So who is saying the truth now? I cry for the judge, because how is the judge going to know why they all kind of cry? No cry, no, anymore. Let's wait and see. So judge also my judgment before election, right? Or see my judgment, I'm saying November or so. So let's wait and see. Won't try your comment box, me that's it.